fabulous people, welcome to Italy. Today I'm going to share with you everything you need to know on how to travel Italy by train. After living in Italy for over a decade and organizing thousands of customized trips in Italy for the clients of my travel agency, I know everything there is to know on how to take a train in Italy. Today, I will share with you everything from the best ways of booking trains in Italy to navigating railroad strikes, the main difference between high-speed trains and regional trains you should be aware of, things to know once you're inside the train, as well as essential train travel tips in Italy that no one talks about. This is the most comprehensive guide on trains in Italy you'll ever watch, and the only one you'll ever need if you plan on doing Italy travel by train. Now, before we begin, please remember to smack that like button, and if you're new to my channel and my vibe, and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe. Alright, fabulous people, let's get started. Alright, fabulous people, first thing that you should know is that there are two types of trains in Italy. High-speed trains, like the one where I'm in right now, and regional trains.
High-speed trains in Italy connect major cities within Italy together, such as Rome, Florence, Milan, Naples, etc., with few or no stops in between. On high-speed trains, you will always have an assigned seat, while regional trains operate on a first-come, first-served basis.
Now, regional trains in Italy are smaller, slower trains that will stop in bigger cities, but with many local stops in between.
Even though most remote locations in Italy can be reached only by regional trains, I do recommend choosing fast trains in Italy whenever possible, as you will be saving yourself lots of time and headaches. I'll explain later. Buying train tickets in Italy is very easy. There are two main ways: online or at the train station. I personally always opt for buying tickets on official websites of Trenitalia or Italo.
One of the biggest Italy travel tips that I have for you when it comes to buying train tickets in Italy is to not wait until the last minute to purchase your tickets, especially to popular destinations like for a train from Rome to Florence or vice versa, because it is not uncommon for those tickets to completely sell out.
Also, if you wait to buy train tickets in Italy last minute, be prepared to pay much more than what you have paid if you purchase them well enough in advance.
If you're doing Italy vacation planning by yourself, I recommend purchasing your train tickets no more than 2 months in advance, or at least 1 week prior to your departure.
I wouldn't recommend purchasing train tickets too far in advance, as most of the time train schedules, especially for the regional trains, wouldn't be solidified yet. And so if you look more than 2 months in advance, you will hardly find any options, and they will definitely be more expensive. There are two main train companies in Italy: Trenitalia and Italo. You can look them up online, compare prices, and then decide which one works best for you. I personally prefer Trenitalia, which is Italy's state-run train company. As their trains are a bit nicer inside, they often have many deals and surprise sales on their website, and overall, they offer more destinations than Italo. For example, in Trenitalia at the moment, you have Freccia promotion for people under 30, and you also have special deals for couples as well as large groups. One important thing to keep in mind here is that as it's a limited time offer, usually these tickets are non-refundable. Now, Italo is a private train company operating within Italy and offers high-speed express trains between the biggest Italian cities and some smaller destinations in between. But those stops are mainly all in northern Italy. Both Trenitalia and Italo have different ticket classes ranging from standard to executive on Trenitalia or smart to salotto executive on Italo. If you're a budget-cautious traveler, please know that Italo often provides more affordable ticket options compared to Trenitalia, especially when booked in advance. Once you select the ticket class, you will then choose a subcategory for the ticket. I would always recommend going for the one that offers the most flexibility to avoid any surprises in Italy.
Talking about surprises, if you plan on traveling by train in Italy, be prepared that railroad strikes and delays are not that uncommon in Italy. I cannot tell you how often we deal with rebooking clients of my travel agency to other trains, dealing with refunds, cancellation, organizing last-minute private transportation due to railroad strikes, especially during the high season.
And if you're planning a trip to Italy on your own, the best approach is to stay calm, be flexible, and be prepared to adjust your schedule if needed. In case of disruptions, make sure to rebook yourself on the earliest available train, as strikes in Italy are typically resolved within a day. And of course, fabulous people, if you're dreaming of an unforgettable trip to Italy without the stress of planning, I have the most perfect solution for you. At my Fabulous Vita travel agency, we specialize in creating tailor-made travel experiences so you can focus on enjoying your journey while we handle the rest. From hand-picked accommodations and seamless transportation to curated tours, unique activities, and even restaurant reservations. We'll take care of it all. And when you travel with us, you will have your very own dedicated travel concierge available every step of the way. Whether it's last-minute changes, navigating train strikes, or managing unexpected cancellations, we've got you covered. And of course, fabulous people, I will make sure to leave you the link to the concierge service of my travel agency in the description down below. We are so looking forward to organizing the Italian trip of your dreams. The next thing that you need to know about Italian train system is that if your train has been delayed, depending on how long the delay was, both Trenitalia and Italo offer partial refunds up to 50%. Now, when it comes to claiming those refunds, Italo is a bit more user-friendly, but in any case, it's not too complicated to figure out, so make sure you don't leave any money on the table.
A lot of people always ask me, Anastasia, do I need to print out my tickets? And the answer is no. As long as you have them on your phone, you're good to go. Just make sure to arrive to the train station at least 20 to 30 minutes in advance.
What I love about traveling Italy by train is that you don't have to arrive hours in advance, go through the check-in process and security, or pay extra for bags. Now, there seems to be always a lot of confusion about validating tickets for regional trains, and I'm going to clear out the entire process for you. If you have a physical ticket that was purchased at the station and you are traveling on a local regional train, you need to validate your ticket before you board the train at the green and white validation stations located in and around the platform. However, if you are traveling on a local regional train and purchased an electronic ticket, either through Trenitalia app or Trainline, as of November 2023, you will now need to check in to the regional train online 1 day prior or on the day of your travel. And if you're traveling on a high-speed train in Italy, there is no need to do any of that, whether you have a physical or electronic ticket.
Now, once you're inside the high-speed train, you will proceed to your assigned seat that you can easily find on your ticket.
At your seat, you will have a tray table and some space to place your personal items. If you're traveling first class, you will be typically offered a beverage and a snack. You can also bring your own food and drinks to the train, even alcohol beverages. There are no rules against it. Every seat will have a place to charge your phone, which is very useful, especially on longer routes. Bathrooms on high-speed trains are located in every carriage, and I find them clean and comfortable. Well, as comfortable and clean as train bathrooms can be. Regional trains also have bathrooms. They might not be located in every carriage, but if you follow the signs, you will definitely find one. As I mentioned earlier, you don't need to check in your bags or pay extra for them, no matter how many bags you have. Italian trains have luggage racks over the seat as well as dedicated spaces for larger bags.
Now, when we start planning a trip for clients and they want to get from Lake Como to, let's say, Cinque Terre, a lot of times they don't realize at first that there are no direct trains that will get them there, and they will have to switch trains.
And if you plan on changing trains in Italy, especially regional ones, make sure to give yourself enough time in between the trains to find your platform. If this is your first time traveling to Italy, you will quickly learn that platform numbers are typically posted on the board within 10 minutes of the train departure, so you will have to keep an eye on it and be ready to go as soon as your platform number appears. Traveling by train in Italy is one of the fastest and most convenient ways to travel in Italy. Majority of the Italian train stations are centrally located within the cities, unlike airports, making it easy to reach your accommodation and start exploring.
Well, fabulous people, thank you so much for watching this guide on how to travel Italy by train. I truly hope that now you know exactly how to take a train in Italy, and if you still have any questions for me, definitely make sure to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be so happy to respond. Now, before you start planning your vacation in Italy, please remember to smack that like button. And if you're new to my channel and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe. And the next video I recommend for you to watch is my full guide on Roma Termini station, where I cover everything you need to know, from navigating the platforms, purchasing tickets, to avoiding scams. I know you will find that video extremely helpful, and I truly hope to see you all in that video.